Let's start in child's pose. Hinging from the hips, walking the hands forward, coming all the way down. Relax the arms, bring your forehead down to the floor. Take a few breaths in and out the nose. Then placing the palms down to the floor, lean forward, coming onto hands and knees. Shoulders over the hands, arching the spine slowly as you inhale. Rounding the spine, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Toes tuck under, hands to the front of the mat. Push back to down dog. Now keep your feet apart, bend both your knees. Pushing the chest towards the floor. And straighten the legs as much as you can. And you can most rather just keep the knees bent. Stepping your feet together. Lift the right foot off and place your right foot behind the left heel, straightening the left leg as you push the left heel down to the mat. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switching sides. Right knee bent, left foot. Toe and second toe, hooking just behind her Achilles tendon, and slowly pushing the right heel down towards the mat. Straightening the right leg as much as you can, holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly bend both your knees. Bring the knees down to the floor again. Arch your spine. Round the spine, exhale. Take your legs further back. Turn your fingers up. And just slowly let go of the hips down towards the floor. Then walk your hands forward. Place your elbows down to the mat, coming into Phoenix pose. Staying in Phoenix. Untuck the toes, pressing the top of the feet down to the floor. Let's hold it for about 30 seconds. In this 30 seconds, I want you to engage your legs. Squeezing the butt. As you let the front of the body, your belly area start to open up. You're most welcome to stay here, or press the palms onto the floor, lifting your elbows off. Hold there for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbows back down to the mat. Bring your hands beside your chest. Pushing back up onto your hands and knees. And from here, let's just bring the right leg forward to the hands. Coming into 90-90. Hips above the left knee. Right knee above the right ankle. Both hands onto your right thigh. And instead of sinking your hips down, let's tuck the tailbone under. And just hold it here. Squeezing your butt as you try to lengthen out the front of the left hip. Your hip flexors. Continue to keep the engagement. And from here, lifting the left hand up as you inhale. As you exhale, place the left elbow against the outside of the right thigh. Form a fist with the left hand. Right hand press onto the fist, and then just twist over to the right. Hold there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist. Come back to center. Reaching your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, place your hands down to the floor. We're going to move the right foot over to the left side, coming into pigeon pose. And if you feel you want to support a pigeon, just place a block underneath that right hip. Try to have the shin bones facing the front of the mat, so it's parallel. Okay. And then back foot toes tuck under. Let's lift the left knee off. Finding your balance here. If you feel dropping to your right hip, try to lift yourself up. Balance and square your hips to the front. Engaging through the right hip. Then coming down to the elbows. Keep your left leg as straight as you can. Every time you feel that your left knee is bending, just straighten it. Slowly push back up onto your hands. Okay. Lift the hip off. Put the block onto one side. Then come back onto your hands and knees. Let's bring our left leg to the front. 90-90 the hips again. And then both hands onto your left thigh. Tailbone tuck under. Let's hold here. So you want to lengthen out the front of the right thigh. You want to tuck the tailbone to encourage that. Moving towards the hip flexors as psoas. Then lift the right hand up as you inhale. As you exhale, lean forward and place your right elbow against the outside of the left thigh. Form a fist with the right hand. Left hand from press onto the fist and then twist your body over to the left. Hold there for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Untwist and come back to center. Reach your arms up over your head. Inhale. As you exhale, place your hands down to the floor. Breathe and move the left foot over to the right side. Again, block if you need to. Just placing underneath your left hip. Left shin bone parallel to the front of the mat. Lift yourself up. Back leg stays straight. As you lift the right knee up, push the back heel back. If it hurts the lower back as you do this, lean forward a bit. And encourage the front of the right thigh, your right hip area to open up. And then bracing through the core, try to lift your body up and back. Every time again you feel that your right knee is coming down, push the right knee off and straighten the right leg. And from here, lean the body forward and down. As you place your forearms onto the floor, if you can. If not, just stay on your hands. tensing up your left leg, flexing your left foot as you try to encourage an active stretch on the left hip area. And pushing back up onto your hands, lifting the hip up, placing the left foot back into center, getting rid of the block. Then begin to lift the right knee up, step the right leg forward to meet the left. Resting your belly over the thighs, hang here. Relax your head. Small swing from side to side. Feeling the weight on the left and right leg, front and back of your feet. And placing your hands onto the floor, walk both legs back into down dog. Then bend your knees, straighten the legs. Bring your knees down onto the floor. Walk your legs back as you slowly lower down to elbows. Coming back into Phoenix pose. Forearms down to the mat. Untuck the toes. Straightening your legs. Squeezing the butt as you press your palms down. Lift your elbows off if you can. Straightening the arms completely, or you can keep your elbows bent. And placing your elbows back down. Lifting your shoulders away from your ears, pushing down to the elbows. And then slowly lower all the way down to the floor. One palm on top of the other. Rest your forehead onto the palms. And slowly place your hands beside your chest, keeping your knees on the floor. Lift yourself back up onto your hands and knees. Let's finish up with child's pose, but this time with your knees together. First, push your butt back and down towards your heels. Touching your butt down to your heels, walk your hands forward. Bending at the elbows, lowering your elbows down. Lowering the forehead down to the mat. Stay here for another minute or a lot longer if you like. Once you feel you're done, slowly come back up. Hands onto your thighs, close